Okay, last lecture we already started the anti-arrhythmic drug. In that we already discussed what is the exact meaning of arrhythmia. We discussed types of arrhythmia, its pathophysiology, and some drug which is utilized in the management of arrhythmia. Now, next category or next drug which is used in the treatment of arrhythmia is disopyramide. Disopyramide is also effective in the management or treatment of arrhythmia. Actually, it is these drugs having the similar effect like Cunidine. क्यूनिडीन जिस तरह से वर्क करते हैं उसी तरह से ये ड्रग भी डायसोपैरामाइड भी हम लोग यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं अरेथमिया में. दिस ड्रग इज एक्चुअली इट इज मेनली यूजफुल इन द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ साइनस अरेथमिया. साइनस अरेथमिया में बहुत अच्छी तरह यूजफुल कर सकते हैं हम लोग. इट इज आल्सो यूजफुल इन एट्रियल फ्लटर एज वेल एज एट्रियल फिब्रिलेशन एंड वेंट्रिकुलर ट्रैकिअरेथमिया एंड वेंट्रिकुलर फिब्रिलेशन. This drug effectively in this type of arrhythmia. Actually, these drugs also do the blocking like your sodium channel. Due to blocking of sodium channel, what will happen? Your automaticity is affected, and if automaticity is affected, so what will happen? Your duration of action potential is altered or increasing or enhanced, and prolongation of effective refractive period. This drug having the similar effect like your Cunidine. Cunidine, and if you know the Cunidine, you can write same thing regarding the disopyramide. Most of the thing is similar like the Cunidine. Okay, it also decreases your cardiac cardiac action potential. This drug actually also suppresses the automaticity in ectopic foci. ये ड्रग टॉपिक फोकाई की एक्टिविटी को भी सप्रेस करता है. सो व्हाट विल हैपन? एक्टिविटी ऑफ टॉपिक फोकाई इज सप्रेस. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग एक्शन ऑफ दिस ड्रग, दिस ड्रग आल्सो नेक्स्ट वन दिस it also reduces the contractility of your myocardial muscles. So if myocardial muscles contractility is suppressed, so your cardiac action is also suppressed. Now next thing regarding of this drug, pharmacokinetic parameter. Actually this drug is very orally active drug. You can take orally, very well absorption from the oral. You can take this drug orally, and plasma binding capacity actually is dependent upon the dose or concentration of drug. If you increasing the dose or if you increasing the concentration of drug, then plasma binding capacity also increases. It is finally metabolized in your liver by dealkylation. Simply how drug is metabolized by process of dealkylation. Alkyl group is removed by your some enzyme which is present in your liver. After that, what will happen? The drug is metabolized and finally excreted through your hepatic as well as renal excretion is there. Okay, so but problem associated with this drug, is if someone is suffering from the renal dysfunction, in that patient you have to adjust the dose. अगर किसी को renal problem है, renal disease है, तो आपको इस पेशेंट में dose adjustment की requirement होती है. Okay, apart from this drug is similar like your Cunidine. Next please. So in this way you can explain diazoxide. Now next category of drug, next drug which is used in the management of arrhythmia, that is lidocaine. Lidocaine is also effective in the management of arrhythmia. Now lidocaine mainly decrease automaticity. Main effect of lidocaine, actually it is a local anesthetic drug. Lidocaine we can utilize in local anesthetic drug, which we can also utilize in the management of arrhythmia. So if you are using this drug is also blocking sodium channel, and also reduces the automaticity. Also reducing the automaticity and slope of phase code. Phase code is reduced or altered. So due to reducing of this thing, your excitability is altering or decreasing of excitation of your heart is decreasing, and it mainly main action of this drug is suppression of automaticity. ऑटोमेटिसिटी को सप्रेस करते हैं, जिसकी वजह से आपका एक्शन पोटेंशियल अल्टर होता है, रिड्यूस होता है. बट दिस ड्रग डजंट अल्टर द इफेक्ट ऑन योर QRS complex of QT interval. This drug does not alter this effect of your ECG. Next. Pharmacokinetic parameter of this drug, actually lidocaine we can take, we could not take orally. Why? So it having the higher first pass effect. Higher first pass effect means what? Whenever you are taking orally, most of the drug, if
you are taking this drug orally, so most of the drug what will happen, it is reaches into portal circulation or enter in your liver, and most of the drug is metabolized or degraded in your liver. That's why we could not prefer lidocaine orally. We can giving lidocaine IV bolus injection. Okay, so its action is last for, but problem associated with this drug, its action only lasts for 10 to 20 minutes because of rapid distribution. Okay, so we could not take lidocaine orally right, so it can be high first pass effect. Finally, it is appear or it is entering your liver for the purpose of metabolism. Metabolism is by process of hydroxylation, deethynation or conjugation process. This process is responsible for the metabolism of lidocaine. After metabolism, lidocaine is finally excreted through urine. Next one. These are some possible side effects related to your lidocaine. Drowsiness is there, nausea is there, STS is there, blood lesion is there, disorientation. Patient is not oriented to person, place or time. Disorientation is there, nystagmus is there. Nystagmus when your eyeball is moving continuously, or in frequently to this condition we call as nystagmus. Twitching and feet also is there. Excessive depression. If you are giving the higher dose, so excessive dose of lidocaine depress your cardiac center, or due to depression of cardiac center, severe hypotension is there. When you are giving the large dose of lidocaine is also responsible for the seizure. Okay, so these are some possible side effects related with lidocaine. Next one. Maxilitine actually is the analog of lidocaine. Why we are taking the analog of lidocaine? Because the maxilitine half-life is increased. We have to reduce this first pass effect. Lidocaine का problem क्या है? Having the higher first pass effect. That's why we are preparing the analog as a maxilitine, and we can overcome the first pass effect. We can reduce the first pass effect. See, remaining action of this drug is similar like lidocaine. Next one. Propofol is also effective in the management of arrhythmia. Actually, this drug is also blocking your sodium channel. This drug blocks sodium channel. Due to blocking of the sodium channel, your automaticity is altered and heart rate is reduced. Next one. Next. Okay. So now next category, next class second, that is beta blocker. Beta blocker is very effective in the management of that is not only effective. Beta blocker actually we can utilize in angina, we can utilize in arrhythmia, we can utilize in hypertension, we can utilize in heart failure. In various diseases, beta blocker is very useful. So what is the role of beta blocker in the reducing of your rhythm? How beta blocker is reducing his rhythm? Normally what will happen? Beta receptor, as we already aware that beta receptor is present in your heart. Okay, so beta receptor present on your SA node, beta receptor present on your AV node, beta receptor is present on your myocardial node. So whenever any patient is taking the beta blocker, so what will happen? Firstly, it will suppress the activity of SA node. Beta blocker suppress the activity of SA node. So what will happen? Your automaticity is reducing. If your automaticity is reduces, that phenomenon we consider as a negative chronotropic effect. Okay, see, simply as we already aware that beta receptor is present in your heart, beta 1 receptor is present in your SA node, AV node or myocardial node. So normally what will happen is, suppose someone is using beta blocker. So if you are using the beta blocker, what will happen? Beta blocker firstly block the SA node activity. Beta blocker block the SA node activity, so automaticity is reduced. Automaticity is not generated, so that phenomena we can simply consider as a negative chronotropic effect. Second thing, it also suppresses the AV node, conduction of AV node. So conduction is reduces, that phenomena we can call as a negative chronotropic effect. Third important thing, beta blocker also reduces myocardial contractility. So if contraction is reduced, that phenomenon is considered as a negative inotropic effect. Okay, so these effects will be responsible for, if this negative effect is there, so which will reducing your heart rate. If your heart rate reduces, stroke volume reduces, and it reduces the cardiac output. In this way, we can, this drug is effective in the reducing of your heart rate or your rhythm. Got it? Simply, what will beta blocker will do? Simply it will drop SA node, AV node, or contractility from myocardial. So what will happen? Automaticity reduces, conduction is reduces, or contractility is reduced. If reduction of these three things is there, this will ultimately affect on your heart rate. Your heart rate is also affected. Your stroke volume is also affected, and also your cardiac output is decreased. So overall effect is that beta blocker is reduces the heart. In this way, beta blocker reduces the heart rate. Rest of the thing we already discussing anti-angina drug. So regard बाकी की जो चीजें आप लोग एंटी ड्रग्स से पढ़ सकते हो बीटा ब्लॉकर। ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वन, एक्चुअली बीटा ब्लॉकर इज इफेक्टिव इन द मायोकार्डियल इंफार्क्शन, ब्रेकियारिथमिया,